Welcome to all my fellow Ryze mains. Today we are going for another Ryze walkthrough gameplay. We are playing on my main account where I want to get this account to master, basically playing Ryze only, and I will show you in this kind of series and videos my thought process while playing and how you should actually approach the champion within the new season and the new map changes. So right now I'm against Twisted Fate. Ryze Twisted Fate is a really popular matchup, especially at very high elo and in competitive play and pro scene. Nothing special there, the lane is pretty easy, I would say. TF has more of a ganking potential because his ults cover a much greater range than yours. However, your DPS is stronger than him. In teamfights you will outscale him quite a bit, especially late game. So as the game goes on, the longer the game goes, the stronger you will be, and you will overvalue him over time. So I really like being on the right side for this kind of matchup. So I start E and Tear of the Goddess because I do not risk anything. I will speed up a little bit because there are really not a lot of actions going on mid lane. What you want to do is avoid the damage, the AoE red card. He will basically use his W and red card to both poke you and also push the wave, so you need to just be a little bit careful not to get damaged. Like right now I just actually walk backward not to get poked, trying to crash the third wave crash all the time, and now I'm getting a reset. I'm going a little bit further back to reset. Some people reset here or in the middle of the wave. That is not necessarily great, especially the higher elo you get, the people will try to cancel your back. And since I saw that he was actually trying to freeze the wave, he lost a lot of HP for that because he stopped the wave from crashing on the turret. I've decided to stay, but to be safe, I've put a ward into this bush as well to make sure I do not die. Just trying to clear the wave, nothing special at all. I do not have a lot of mana as well. While with the blue card he gets his mana back, so he's in a better spot than me. I do spot Rengar on my ward, so the ward was useful. So now I'm pinging him, and my Kayn as a jungler knows that Rengar is pathing towards bot side, probably going to take the Scuttle Crab. So he got the information and used that tempo and that timing to get a gank top. Now I just reset and TP back mid, and I will go Seraph Embrace as a first item. I have tried a couple of Ryze builds, and to me the best first item is generally, like most of the time, let's say 90% of the time or 80% of the time, it will be Seraph Embrace as first item. And as a second one, it's really situational. You could go defensive item, either Zonia or Benchivel, or you could go a full damage build with Storm Surge as a second item. Do not build the Luden's, I think the name is like Luden's Companion, right? This item sucks. It's not good enough. I think it will get upped or slightly changed because in this current state it's not that great. So here, really important. Oh, okay, I will jump back a little bit so you can see what happened. But basically I use my time to go and put a ward in this bush. And here I do CTF. So he's fetching me, so now I'm just chasing him because this is how the matchup goes against Twisted Fate. You need to understand what champion identity is. Twisted Fate wants quick and burst trade. Basically he wants to proc W, gold card U, auto attack Q, and proc is his buffed auto attack with his W passive. So he wants to do that and then back off and wait for his gold card to pop again. While Ryze is more like a DPS, damage over time, and I want to basically keep the fight going the longest possible. So that's why I actually kept chasing him here, and I actually won that trade. Now my Kayn is there, so I can play a little bit more aggressive, and he will get ganked, and I just flash him, W, kill. To be honest, even without Kayn, I would have killed this guy. Never stay with that low HP when I do have flash up, basically, and that you are that low. I'm greeting here for the wave. Normally, Kayn should have helped me to clear that wave. And you see now what happens is that Bard is coming there and stopping me from crashing that wave. He will freeze the wave here and I will waste a little bit of minions. But it's okay, I'm not tilted, I'm not overstaying here, try to crash the wave and die. It's fine, I just do my recall. And you see that's what I talked about earlier. Bard is probably a good player, actually a high elo player compared to TF, because he just came here, freeze the wave there, and then try to cancel my back and my reset timing. Every action in this game do matter, so please be mindful with your reset and backing timing. It's really important to back at safety, not to get cancelled. Okay, I'm back onto the lane with Lost Chapters. Now I'm pretty strong. I will just speed up the game. I'm trying to set up a gank onto the Twisted Fate. So EW, E flashes, don't overforce, don't overcommit, don't dive for no reason. Just go back to lane. I will speed up a bit and farm. Now he's low HP, I guess, yeah. He's really low HP, so here in this situation you have a couple of choices. Either you push, you hit the turret and try to kill him on the turret, or you roam and use that timing window to roam. What happened, I will jump back a few seconds. So I remember exactly what happened in my mind. I was like, I know where the jungler is, so everyone is bot. They are all bot lane, my jungler is bot side, this guy is low HP. I can definitely stay, push him and kill him. Pressure him up the turret or force him to back off. However, I forgot that Pantheon top lane is a thing. Even though he's O2, he got ult, and I didn't pay attention to that. That's 100% my fault. I should have taken that into account, and the correct play would have been to actually roam to that bot lane fight, because if I stay there, I cannot do much, because if I overstay, I will just get Pantheon ulted, and especially because my Malphite was not pressuring the lane nor pushing, so I should have known that, and then I get punished for it by overstaying, and I die to Pantheon. So I will speed up because nothing interesting happens now. I will wait for me to reset. Alright, so I'm back to lane, and I see a fight happening mid. So I'm trying to join it, because instead of, clearing the wave, people are fighting, so I'm close to the fight, so let's join the fight, and it's also one if I come. So I'm trying to come for a few kills. And it actually doesn't pay off. It doesn't pay off, unfortunately. I cannot get any kills, so I'm helping the Misfortune to push, and I'm going back to mid lane. I use my ult here to not to lose a lot of CS and go back to mid lane quicker, especially because I don't have TP up and Twisted Fate was pushing, so I needed to use my ult there not to lose any CS. Farming and experience is really important in this game. I flash in 10 seconds, but I'm not that safe at the moment, so I'm just putting up a pink ward while roaming top lane, because I see that Twisted Fate is also top lane. Okay, I will jump back a little bit. So I do see TF ulted top lane, and I decide to roam as well. Twisted Fate is face shaking my gain, and he just dies for it. And Pantheon as well, I think. Actually survives, that's fine, we do not dive him, let's not risk it. I'm just shoving that wave here, and Malphite should swap with me and go mid instead. That's the correct macro play here. So I'm just shoving the wave and going back mid, I guess. I want now to get back to mid lane. Ryze is better mid lane than in top lane, in my opinion, because you can use your ultimate to gank both top and mid. Alright, so I speed up a bit, and here this is a solo kill against TF. So I got my item Power Spike. He went for the OP item, by the way. He went for Storm Surge, which is really good. Maybe it will get nerfed, whatever. On Ryze, it's better to build Archangel Staff for sure. Storm Surge could be built as a second item if you do not need defensive items such as Zonia or Benchivel. So how do I solo kill this guy? I know that if he uses his spells and his card onto the wave, I have a window to punish and maybe kill him if he doesn't back off and respect my damage with one item. So look at that, just E, Q, so it's like mid HP, EW, Q. I'm walk and trying to follow him, and then I finish him up with EQ as well. So yeah, a lot of EQ, guys. Now I'm 2-1. I pushed, so I'm using my priority to get vision into the river and to play to see whether or not. Okay, really important here. If you are a jungler playing at this elo, please do not do this. So you should always respect the priority of your laners. Never do objective if it's a flip, basically, and here it is. It's definitely a flip for the Rengar. You know, Twisted Fate just died to me 1v1. I do have tempo advantage, I do have time. I will definitely check what happens there and try to do my best to, you know, make his life hard, basically. So he just flipped that objective. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It didn't. That's why you will never see challenger players take objectives like that. You know, they will be really, or they will try to sneak it, but when they see me killing TF, they will just back off. But it's a good habit as a mid laner when you get priority to go check those kind of objectives when you get the prio. And see here we get 2 kills for that. So the game looks really nice for us at this stage because of that. So yeah, I go for boots as a second purchase. I think buying boots early on as Ryze is really nice and it feels great. So yeah, I'm just going to speed up a little bit. Sorry, because nothing happens. I'm just you know, shoving waves at this stage. I'm resetting. I'm buying a Dark Seal, trying to snowball that game. The game is pretty close, but you know, we can make the difference because we're fed enough. I mean, bot lane is losing, but we got like 3 kills. Arcane is also in good shape, top lane as well. Even though it's a tank, it doesn't really matter. But we can make a difference by buying the Dark Seal and getting some stacks on. So I'm pinging SS all the time. Every time I do not see Twisted Fate, I'm pinging SS. It doesn't matter if team listens to it or not. The higher you get, people will start to listen to your SS more. And now I'm just trying to join the fight in the river, getting a free kills here, Bard, because Malphite TP'd. I'm ulting instantly behind them because I do see that they are over chasing. So I'm just, you know, focusing the first one being TF. Then my team should be able to collect the Jhin. So let's not waste time chasing this guy and keep your CS up by pushing the wave as fast as I can. I'm resetting here because I crashed the wave. There is no need for me to overstay. Buying a large road as a second item. I think that this game I will go Storm Surge if I recall. I wanted to try out maybe the DPS build. And playing for the Rift Herald here. The Rift Herald is now really strong. So we're getting 1 kill onto the bar, flashing for it because we would have lost it. You know, this kill doesn't really matter, to be honest. Maybe I should have saved my flash. That's a small mistake. Maybe that kill wasn't worth it. I mean, my flash for a support kill is maybe not worth. Yeah, so just jump back a little bit. While doing the objective, they want to contest it. I don't know why. Because maybe our misfortune isn't there, but I'm just trying to zone this TF off. If he comes, blue card, mistake, EWQ, and my Malphite connects his ult, and now we should get that Rift Herald really easily. Let's speed up a little bit. My misfortune is bot lane. I really want to go and side lane now and go bot, and my misfortune should go mid. So I'm 7 kills. I'm in a really good shape to carry the game. I will hide myself in this bush. By the way, that's that's also where the Faker name does come from. Hide on the bush. He wants to. He always, when he's ahead, he always hides himself into bushes and try to catch people off guard. In solo queue, this is devastating. It's how you basically snowball games. All right, so let's go back. Bot lane because Twisted Fate is pushing. I'm just side laning here. I do not have vision, so I'm being a little bit careful here. Maybe I can get collapsed on. I see that Twisted Fate is in the bush because he just popped up a ward. And I'm not over chasing him here because I don't know where the Rengar is, you know. I don't want to over chase. I'm respecting him. I'm staying. I'm also queuing every time I enter a bush. I'm queuing and see Rengar was there. So that's a good thing that I queue every single bushes. Just poking him a little bit, going back, nothing crazy. My team is not playing with me here, I'm playing weak side, so I just should play safely. And now Drake is up, so we want to play the Drake. So we just go there, DPS the Drake, we got Vision, we got Pink Ward onto it. And the Pantheon ults randomly, so at this point the game is, I'm like, okay, this game is pretty much over. And Twisted Fate also like gives himself up, so really not well played from him. Now as like two people died, we can just use our advantage to push, take the golems, invade, accelerate yourself, basically getting a lot of experience. I do love side laning, and that's why I'm playing Ryze. I think you guys know the feeling that is when you collect a lot of waves, you get a lot of goals by just farming CS. I really like it. Also, when the wave like completely disappear from your EQ combo, it's really satisfying and enjoyable. I hope you guys also love those kind of things on Ryze. Or maybe I'm just the weird one here, I don't know. Alright, so taking the turret bot lane, because nobody was there to defend, I will just jump back slightly a little bit. And after taking that turret down, I'm pretty sure that someone is going to collect that wave and push the wave all the way up. So I know that if I move mid and play mid lane, like start a play or engage, I will get number advantage fight. I see that Misfortune is ulting my Bard, probably is going to be low, maybe I have flash up, maybe I can get another kill, but I'm more filled with gold at the same time. I don't want to lose my Magi either, so just calculate your risk. But basically this guy was like, you know, free kill, so I'm just taking it. And look at my damage, that was 2 spells. Midlife Jhin. If I EQ again, this guy dies. Sadly my Q didn't hit. I think he would have died actually. 550 HP. And my Q was like, yeah, no, 427, but he got E on top of him, so maybe with the R it would have worked. I'm not sure though. Let me know in the comments if you do. Rengar ults me instantly, Zonia, and the Archangel barrier, amazing, lovely, get a kill, lot of baiting potential with the Zonia. So yeah, I went Zonia as a second item. That's like my go-to build these days. I go Archangel and then one defensive item. I didn't want to lose my mage stack, that's why I went for Zonia. And then as third item, I always want to go Death Cap. Doesn't matter the game state. Normally 99% of the time, third item will be Death Cap because it drains so much ability power, so much damage. I love it. So here we get Baron, but I stayed there. I should have reset with my team, so Pantheon ults me and kills me. That's sort of whatever. Let's speed up a little bit. Perfect. I do TP bot. I'm pushing the wave here. And now the goal with Baron, I do not have it unfortunately, but the goal with Baron is to pressure the side lanes as much as you can without dying while your team is pressuring another lane. So here 2 people are bot, just back off, nothing you can do. Put some wards down, some vision there to be safe. Pantheon will clear the ward, but that's completely fine. I'm still a bit scared here because my team is not active on the map. So there is no point for me in clearing that wave. The 5 people will come and just kill me. So I'm just going back. And they eventually come for me with 2 people. I think I die for that. Yeah, I think I die for that. So that was a really poor play from me of overstaying there while my team wasn't up and active on the map. So I should have just wait here like 20 seconds, not more. Just wait 20 seconds or reset and come back. But and then show yourself once your team is pressuring someone else. So that was a mistake for me. Don't do the same thing here. I also lost a lot of Magi stack. I think that's why I sold it. Yeah. Now I'm ulting, trying to kill the TF top, and we will go top lane and pressure the side lane again. So we got Death Cap now, 3 items, Ryze, level 16 as well. We are dealing huge and ton of damage. This is where you you shine basically. This is your timing as Ryze. So once you're level 16 with free items, sorry, you can be happy and try to take over the game. I'm just keep pushing here. If they come, I can 1v2 at this point. So I'm not scared at all. I'm just taking the inhibitors down. And if they come for me, I can maybe look for an aggressive play. I could have flashed this guy. Yeah, I just did. When I saw him like that low HP, I was like, why did I kill him? Okay, fair enough. I killed this guy. And now maybe I can get the mid lane turret. Yeah, there is no point of staying for the inhib because they are all resetting. I don't want to die. And I just go and take a small jungle camps. The main takeaway while playing Ryze is not to take, you know, like high risk plays, but just go for the small and steady advantages. And after quite some times, if you played like well enough and survived, you will get to that stage where you got like a lot of goals, like 14,000 goals. You are the most fed person, and you will deal a ton of damage. So I've built Storm Surge. Storm Surge is like the OP item of dispatch. It is really good. I will just jump back to show you something. This was a second mistake I've done this game, but since I bought I had like 4 items, I wanted to add a little bit of fun and try to like kill them all, like try to 2v5 with my Malphite. So Malphite was top while my team was waiting for Baron to do it as soon as it spawns. And I see 3 people engaging my Malphite. I decide to TP and join them, and I was like, maybe with those 4 items I can just one-shot them all and see what happens. So let's see the damage I got. But Pantheon actually counters me quite hard. So you look at the damage, so I kill 1, I like one-shot Rengar, and then Pantheon unfortunately counters me pretty much with his shield. You see here, I do like 0 damage. And now I do some damage, but Malphite dies, and I do not have time to put another rotation on. Unfortunately, I didn't consider that. I don't like that champion, playing against that champion. It's like a Yasuo shield, I really don't like it. Whatever, so my team is doing the Baron. Alright. And here, with the Baron, we want to go for a final push, I guess. Yeah, through bot lane, because it's the latest turret. Don't hesitate, I will jump back a little bit. Don't hesitate to use your ultimate late game to catch people off guard, because any kill late game has even more value than in the early game. So here I just instantly ult, try to end the game. So if we kill this guy, we can just push 5-4 and end the game. So that's why I've done that. So we are pushing at this point. And they cannot do anything anymore. So the game should be probably over. We also got Malphite ultimate, I think. Still up. Yeah, and just look at the damage here. Onto the Rengar, just one-shotting him. We got a second kill there. Yeah, look at this guy. We can literally one-shot people at this point with the Storm Surge. And by the way, as for the Storm Surge, I only built it because I saw that they were not building magic resist. But if they do, please do not build Storm Surge, but instead go for Void Staff immediately. So it actually brings more value than Storm Surge if enemy team is building magic resist. That was it, guys. I hope you really enjoyed that video and that you learned something. If you did, please do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel and give me a like. It really means a lot to me and supports me a lot. It encourages me as well to produce even more video and content for you guys in this season 14. So in the meantime, see you later.